is 3 of our visit to Stush in the Bush. In our last episode, we actually looked at the farm. We looked at where the produce come from that is used on the farm here, and we saw how Raspins, uh, pretty much had a very rocky terrain, but he utilized the land in such a way where he's able to uh, supply himself with enough vegetable. Um, in today's episode, we're gonna be sharing with you. Uh, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do a whole 60 minutes, but we're gonna be looking at the dessert. All right, looking at dessert. So follow me to the kitchen and the dining room of Stush in the Bush. All right, let's go. All right, so we're going in the kitchen. Nick, let me bring my bag. All right. All right, so we're gonna go to the bathroom.
Where's Natalie? What is it?
Almost.
It can.
So this is what the restroom looks like. I want to show you what it looks like. I'm just waiting for the person that's inside to finish using it. This is a dining area, and I love the use of natural lighting. So I'm gonna wash my hands.
Martina. It's a great shirt.
All right. I'm so stoked, that especially the sleeveless in the tropics, like on the real hot days.
Let me just take it in the kitchen until there's no one in the restroom.
It's not like playing with a friend. It's here. It's like,
don't want you to win. No, I'm training you. I want to train you like you're leading. I usually get people like question and once I see this, I understand that they cannot I'll show you that. I can show you how to do it. You think it's gonna be easy? It's not. That's how you get those like modern kids. You know how long it takes? 10 years older than me. Oh no, yeah. You know, and it's like, and he wasn't even remotely like me. Mama, you're so you want to. Think about that all the time. I was playing basketball. Oh, sorry. Back. There was a lot less.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's dessert time, and I can see a chocolate cake. You know, and I think, guys, I think this is what Mother Nature wants us to do, to interact rather than trying to disturb and rather than trying to just bring in all of this um, concrete jungle. Just look how beautiful this is, using nature, being one with nature. You know, the food, the ambience, setting, everything. It's just wonderful, guys. This is a nice place to come and relax. Nice place to come and just, you know. I see a number of awards. Let's look at some of these awards. No, it's recorded, not live. Can I cut it out? So it's none of it is live yet.
I can't say anything. What do you see?
I was kind of wondering what it was, yeah.
All right, guys. Where's the flower? I see a flower.
We're at what we call here on the farm sweet endings. So to every beginning, hopefully there's a sweet ending, which is a new beginning, of course, aka dessert. A couple of things that I should mention is that, you know, Stush in the Bush is Lisa and myself, but is also family of us, including Source Farm and all the people that we've worked with over the years. But for us, it's really important to represent Jamaica.
Mhm.
And I'm going to go back to that word vegan again. Vegan is not Jamaican.
I tell is Jamaican.
Exactly where we're going. So veganism came up around the 40s. Ital from Rastafari came out.
Mhm.
2nd November 1930 when His Imperial Majesty was crowned. Ital was a part of that whole liberty, that whole lifestyle. And it wasn't just about the food, right? It was about the culture. It was about a foundation of being proud of who we are as Jamaicans and as Black people as well. Because for years they wanted us to be ashamed of who we are. They wanted us to worship King George in England, and Rasta said, no, we're worshiping this Black Ethiopian emperor, crowned King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. And on top of that, we're not eating anything that has an eye, a mouth, a
Mhm.
tail, teeth, ears, anything that looks like a human being should be left alone. And it wasn't just about the food again, it was about the culture, it was about the respect for the soil, the land, and also inherently about our respect for each other as a people. And unfortunately, it kind of got lost in the sauce. People thought Ital was just food without salt.
Mhm.
And for years, it was also food that didn't taste very good. And even now, when you get some Ital, you're gonna want to add a little something to it, right? Very blandish, and it's not fun either. So to really come to a point where we have people calling us up on the regular, um, Vice network in the States, we want to know about Ital. What's Ital about? BBC is coming here later on this month. They want to know about Ital. What's Ital about? Everybody is now coming to the source again
Mhm.
to find out where did this thing really originate from, and how is it this small little island in the middle of the Caribbean has such a deep connection to this culture of food that is now foremost in
Mhm.
culinary experience, right? For us, there's nothing more Jamaican than cocoa, or what people call cocoa. I guess you spell it like that. But if you look out the back, you'll see our chocolate trees right there. They've been in the family from long before I was born, and they're going to be there probably long after I'm gone as well. The foundation for one of the world's biggest industries.
Mhm.
There's a Netflix special called Rotten, and if you want to learn more about how food is fought over militaristically and economically, watch this special. It's going to show you that the avocado is a food for war. The wars have been fought over the avocado.
Mhm.
And if you think about it, sugarcane
Mhm.
was the basis for the foundation of most of the wealth in the UK. Whether it was the banks, whether it was the actual sugar, whether it was people making the chips, but industry built around plants has been the backbone of cultures for generations. And we in Jamaica are no example. So that's a long story short to saying you're having a local dark chocolate cake for the gluten-free folks. Don't eat this. It has copious amounts of gluten. We do have some ice cream over here. Sorbet, homemade sorbet. What kind of sorbet is this, guy? Vanilla ice cream. Well, we have pull out the straws. We would go perfect with the chocolate cake. Oh, I love that. I might have to have a slice. And then it's covered in our chocolate ganache. Our chocolate is actually local as well. It's done by a guy named Nick Davis. His brand is called One One Cocoa or One One Cocoa. And Nick is really taking Jamaican chocolate to another level. You have other chocolate providers on the island, but what Nick does, he takes it almost like a research project. So he's going to St. Thomas and getting the chocolate. He's going to St. Mary and getting the chocolate. He's coming to St. Anne. He goes all over the island and individualizes the chocolate or the cocoa and then connects that terroir to the flavors and the potency of the chocolate. And we love that. Well, Lisa loves that even more than myself because she's all about this freshness. And it's covered in cocoa nibs and dusted with some edible rose petals as well. We have coffee for you guys, which is our own blend of, is it High Mountain or Blue Mountain? Typically has a little cinnamon and a little chicory for flavor and also to boost all those antioxidants. Almond milk or coconut milk? Almond milk if you're taking milk, coconut sugar if you want a little sweetener. And then we have a little sprinkling of our toasty, smoky coconut flakes. There was one time we were calling it coconut bacon, and I had to lick out against that one. The rest of them want nothing to do with no bacon. But it is reminiscent of that thing there. So you can have it by yourself. You can also just crush it on your cake for a little piece of extra flavor. And then what kind of tea we having, guys? Mint and ginger. Where's the third herb? I keep telling you it's about Bushuman. 3 herbs always in your tea. So you find another herb you need to put in your tea. Anyone. And that's it. Thank you very much for being here with us today. Can't stop bigging up the Colan Source Farm for what they're doing and the family and the team that always surrounds us. You're blessed. Give thanks for that. And we look forward to seeing what comes next. If you guys don't know, locally, we're working on this thing called Project Genesis. And the Genesis Project is taking exactly what you guys are learning about and making it fully functional within the Jamaican society. It's cleaning up our environment, it's composting the organic matter, it's creating compost and soil nutrients from that, and it's creating a better environment for Jamaicans on a whole. My greatest pet peeve is garbage. And not just garbage, but the lackadaisical disposal of trash. I think it's just very lazy and ugly, and it's unnecessary. And once we can start to go into the markets and reduce their solid waste, we can go into the schools, we can go into the hospital, we can go into the government house. I think some school or some hotel just approached us about how to dispose of all of this huge volume of solid waste. So Project Genesis is about that, but it's also about you that's growing a little something in your yard. If you have a little house garden, a little home garden, the person that's raising a few chickens, how can we get them organic feeds? How can we get what they're producing to be part of a system of sustainability? So look out for Project Genesis for anybody that's on island. We're definitely going to need the support of everybody on board. And even if you're not on island, spread the word that, we're cleaning up Jamaica. So on that note,
Dig in.
cutter of chocolate of cakes, come on in.
No pressure.
No pressure. Feed the thousands. And you guys are welcome. Put on some more music and vibe until you're all ready to go. Products are over here. If there's anything that you enjoyed today that you want to bring home,
You guys can grab one of the chocolate cookies ice cream.
Taste one of this. Smells real nice. Yeah, it's nice. Not really that cold. So I can taste the vanilla, guys. Taste the vanilla. A little salty. Where's the liquor?
eat Layla cookies. It's like, she said she enjoyed the size one. So what do you because me eat Layla.
So,
I understand it.
just a little salt here.
Good.
How you get?
No, I taste the cake.
Oh, it's a cherry flavour. That's right.
Real deal.
It's all getting a piece of wood, the art.
Like a scroll, carved scroll.
Yeah. Oh. And that looks like you. Thank you. It's like a. And a pedal, a floor pedal. I was trying to avoid it. I'm trying to be good. Try. Sometimes it's different.
So do we check one or we just say?
Yeah, look like that to me.
They check one.
All right, so I'm gonna try the cake. All right, thank you.
Just joining the line.
Can I get all those five? Thank you. All right, so
It's blonde.
Somebody choose you.
I've never heard somebody say that about coffee.
No, it's not. Steve.
You said
all right, so I'm gonna try the cake.
Oh, it's so ready.
They're in charge of the first one.
Mm.
No, they're in charge of
What she thinks she's in?
Mm.
It's a cake.
Mhm.
Isn't it nice to see our people doing it?
Yeah.
I can move it. Oh,
Mm. I don't taste the coffee.
You didn't get a coffee?
No, in the cake. Mm-mm.
no coffee.
No, oh,
Just, there's just,
I thought you said you had a little coffee.
no,
Let's go
tea.
to tea.
Oh, tea. Did you put did you put sugar in there? Did you put the
Elder pepper. Not put anything in it.
where's it? This cup? Because I put the coconut sugar in there. That's my man's jar.
Mm. I need to dehydrate the flour.
Which flower?
The petal.
Is it fresh petals or?
Mhm.
She sent Grace a photograph of Stush in the bush. She said, "You never said you were going there."
Your wife?
She's not happy.
Right.
I came here without her.
But you guys been here.